Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a reaction video today based on a request by Wendell Hardy. I don't know if you say Wendell or Wendell, maybe one day we'll meet and you'll clear that up, but Wendell Hardy and Cody Baker. Two of you requested this song, so I'm like, I gotta do it. It's Chris Knight's song, Down the River. And it's off his 2001 album, A Pretty Good Guy. And you know, one thing I really like is that the loyalty in country music is huge. Like, this is a 2001 release, back in 2001, 17 years ago. And the thing about country music and country fans is that it's still good today. It doesn't matter if it's 40 years old. If it's a good country song, there's something about that that transcends time and fads and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I haven't heard it. It's a reaction video. Chris Knight was born in Slaughters, Kentucky. I don't know about that name for a town, Slaughters, but I guess it's like Laughters with an S in front. Maybe you could look at it that way, because that's nicer than the alternative. And he went to Western Kentucky University, WKU. Every so often I'll see, like, I don't know, the Crimson Tide, like Alabama will schedule a game against, you know, a team like Western Kentucky and pay them like $1.5 million to go down and get their asses kicked. But no, I see Western Kentucky, you know, like in the news every so often. Maybe I'll pay more attention now. All right, here we go with my reaction to Chris Knight's Down the River. There's a Neil Young feel to it already.
I was 18, my brother was 21. One Saturday evening, when all the work was done, we went down to the river, had some tried lines to run. My brother Walter had a fight the week before, knocked a boy named Wilson through the pool hall door. They said you don't mess with Wilson unless you want a war. I put the boat in the water and I made the engine run. I loaded the lantern against a sinking sun, and my brother Walter was loading his gun, and we went down the river.
It's dramatic, the build-up.
Down past the coal docks, we were running our line. Heard some drunken boaters racing up behind. It was Wilson and his cousin, had trouble on their mind. They passed on by us, probably going to tend their pie. We headed up the river with the fish we caught, but before we made the landing, I thought I heard a shot. Back down the river.
All right, who shot who? River also, that's prison time talk. Down the river, 20 years.
My brother Walter fell over the side.
Yeah.
I couldn't find him, no matter how I tried. And I looked along the bank, but I couldn't find where they'd hide. They drug dug the river, they searched it up and down. Couldn't find his body, so they decided that he'd drown. But I knew better, and Wilson bragged around town. So one night I floated down right above Wilson's shack. I hid in the woods till I saw him walk out back. I put a bullet in his head, dropped him in his tracks, and we went down the river.
Hatfields and McCoy's type of stuff here, man. Could be the beginnings. Gotta start somewhere.
Down below the trestle, where the water runs slow, I chained him to an anvil, and then I let him go. And 5 years later, I ain't told a soul. And I ain't done much fishing, I hardly wet a line. The death of my brother is still heavy on my mind. I've been thinking Wilson's cousin better find a place to hide, 'cause I'm going down the river.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going down the river.
Looking for more. You know, even the length and the structure of the song, the long, like when you have a violin, you can have high-pitched violin. I don't know how to play violin, but you know, there's sounds, and then there's the long, drawn-out bow on the thicker strings that make a deeper bass sound, and that's the kind of thing you do for a funeral march. You know, the higher-pitched stuff, you don't. That's happy stuff, you know. And this whole song has taken place over a period of, you know, less than 6 years. You know, I think it's just over 5. And it's like, in the meantime, you know there's bad blood going on, and you run into somebody in town, and who knows how. But he's still upset about his brother being gone, of course, and he's planning more. I think he's planning for Wilson's cousin. But even just the length of the song just tells a story. And the length of it contributes to the story. This type of story you wouldn't tell in 2 minutes. Your heart would be beating, you'd be all up tempo and everything. So here we go. Curious to see if there will be more lyrics in this song. Let us know where it goes, where it went. Yeah, you know what I mean? Mamas lost their children. Yeah. have to wonder with that song too, like the expression down the river, that's also an expression like he's up the river, down the river, like getting prison time. That's one way in which we use that expression. And so when he says, I'm going down the river, like Wilson's cousin better look out because I'm going down the river. You know, is it like, oh, I don't know. You know, they leave you hanging in songs, and I like that too. It's like, hey, let's mess with you. But we like that as human beings. I mean, why else do we go on roller coasters or things like that to get the crap scared out of us? You know, we like, in certain way, to experience life, not of our own doing, but of somebody else's doing, and that's reflected here. It's like, man, you're making me wonder. Now what? You know, but I think he's just straight up. I don't think this has to do with prison time. I think this has to do with he's going after Wilson's cousin because he's not done seeking revenge. This partly reminds me, that mindset reminds me of Steve Earle's Copperhead Road, where just sentiments and feelings and burning, in this case, burning hatred for the people who took his brother. It's a love-hate relationship. He loved his brother, hates the people who took that from him. That burning passion in him, that fire hasn't gone out. He still wants more. So, Jesus, what do you rate a song like that? How do you even rate a song like that? Yeah, you know, like, how do you even rate a song like that? I mean, Cody and Wendell, that was a hell of a song. Obviously, you both know Chris's music. That was probably my first exposure to it. Woof. I'm not going to rate it. I think I want to understand more about his work. That was a very bold song, though, not just lyrically and all, but that the label, and it wasn't a major label, as I recall when I was looking some stuff up, but still allowed a 6-minute song, a long song like this, just about a story about revenge, a fight. Alcohol seems to start a lot of these problems. You know, it happened in a bar. He threw Wilson through a door in a fight. And you don't do that to Wilson. And so Wilson took his revenge, and now this dude's brother, Walter, died. I think it was Walter was the dude's name who died, and whatever, but now it's about revenge. So, all right, I'm going to leave that one be. Please don't be upset with me. I'm not going to give it a rating. I'm just going to leave that one be as it is. All right, guys, hit the subscribe button. Recommend something if you know a good song you think you'd like to see me review or react to, and that you might think other people would like to hear and see too, not just like would be like a good one-off type of deal, but maybe other people would like it too. All right, that's it. Have a great day. Keep rocking the country.